My name's Liz Healy. I am the founder and owner of HigherIsStaying.com and the president of O5 Partners LLC. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I attended SMU for my undergraduate degree in advertising, and I got a master's degree in education, specifically in organizational leadership, from Vanderbilt University in 2009. Following my return to Dallas, I was working full-time at SMU doing fundraising and event planning. Decided to leave that job and pursue my dream, which was to do something entrepreneurial, and didn't know exactly what that was going to be until about 6 or 8 months ago when I started the process to form my LLC and then launch HigherIsStaying.com.
Okay. Where did you get the idea for the HigherIsStaying website?
So I had this idea in college, really. I noticed a lot of women would come over to this sorority house and post things like nannies and carpool drivers, little odd-end jobs here and there, and there was really not a great way for the college community and the Dallas community to connect. Other than a Craigslist or another online avenue. There was nothing specifically for college students and young alums.
Right.
So based on that, I thought there had to be a better way for these two communities to connect. I had the idea in the back of my mind for a long time, and finally just took a big leap of faith and got to work, and a few months later, here we are. So
basically you just kind of match up, you have this website. So how does the website work? People go in there and fill out a little form like, hey, I need a babysitter, I need a whatever.
So the website serves as a resource for both the students and or young alumni, and then the clients as well. So I have a database of 200 to 300 students who have gone online, submitted an application, and told me anything and everything about themselves. Their work experience, their school experience, their standing, where they're from, you know, odd talents here and there. I've got someone who's a professional ballroom dancer, someone who's taught cooking classes to kids, someone else who's, you know, I've got dozens of people who are CPR certified, TABC certified, you know, any information that I can gather from the students, the website allows me to do that. And on the flip side, the clients can go there as well and submit a job request. So they get online, fill out a quick form, tell me what they're looking for, and that can range from a babysitting job to a personal assistant job, private sports coaching, and most recently a lot of internship placement as well as professional placements for full-time jobs, mostly for recent college graduates.
Okay. I mean, it's called HigherIsStaying.com, but you were saying you also work with people that didn't go to SMU.
Definitely. So we're in no way affiliated with one specific university. My background is with SMU. It's the campus I know the best, but we have students and young alums in our database from schools ranging coast to coast. Wake Forest, USC, Cornell, University of Arizona, UT, and several others who have either come back to Dallas after going to school elsewhere or moved to Dallas right out of college and somehow found out about us.
Right. So it's kind of just more like a job, just for anyone that's looking for a job in Dallas, kind of could come to you and...
Exactly. So we're a full service staffing agency. That's not exactly how I anticipated it turning out, you know, months ago when I had this idea. I thought it was going to be a lot of short-term, one-time placements, but there's been such a need for the long-term placements. You know, people crave consistency. They want it to be the same person when it's a babysitter, especially for young children, or they need an intern, or, you know, like I said, most recently, they need a new full-time staff member, and that's been a lot of fun for me to match up the right client with the right student. It's got to be a great match on both ends, and it's been really rewarding so far.
Okay. How did you get the word out about your website? And it's kind of unique, you know, I mean, people think of like Craigslist and careerbuilder.com, but this is kind of something in between all those. So.
Right. Well, I've been really fortunate to not have to do a ton of marketing. So I guess from an entrepreneurial standpoint, when I originally had this idea to do something on my own, I said I need to do something that allows me to utilize my network. So just from all the experience I had extracurricular-wise in school, and then moving forward, you know, after college, meeting so many new people, being from here originally, I really wanted to do something that allowed me to build off of that network that I had established. So that being said, I haven't had to do a ton of marketing other than reaching out to the people who are already in my kind of inner circle.
Yeah.
So Facebook's been a big tool for us. We have a fan page with about 850 people. So that's a great tool for both the clients and the students. I update that regularly for people to see what kind of new job opportunities we have. We have our t-shirts, which are kind of fun, and I have no specific system for handing them out other than, you know, for students who have already worked jobs for me or other people who might be helpful in spreading the word. And beyond that, I've been really fortunate to get some great PR really early on. Had a great article in the Park Cities People And so I had a great article in the Park Cities People. This came out about a week after the website launched, and it really details exactly who it is, or who we are, what we do, the people that we work with, the kinds of jobs that we can help with. And I still, months later, this came out in June, I'm still getting people calling me and saying, hey, I remember your article, I held on to it, I knew I was going to be needing a babysitter or an intern or whatever it might be. So we've been really fortunate because of things like that. We had a placement on Daily Candy, which was really exciting as well. So that was a huge success for us. I had something like 700 hits to the website within the first 3 hours that email went out. So that's fun to track too. But all that to say, we've been really lucky so far with kind of not having to do a ton of advertising and really just more word of mouth. And clients, when they're satisfied, they'll tell other people.
Yeah, exactly.
As an industry, so it's fun.
So right now, is it just you, or are there other people that work with you? Or?
I have one person who works for me. She kind of started off as an intern, but I call her my logistics manager because she really is. So I myself hired a Stang. Her name is Sarah Stratman, and she went to SMU as well. She's been a huge help for me. She's the kind of person that can sit down and knock out an Excel sheet if I need her to. She can go get new office supplies if I need her to, and she can talk on the phone with the client if I need her to. So having her, work hand in hand with me on almost a daily basis has been hugely helpful. So she's great. So far it's just the two of us, but I'm teetering on the edge of needing more help.
So you just work out of home right now.
I do.
What do you look forward to most about each day? Just owning your own business, and every day can be different. So
exactly, and I don't want to be cliche, but that really is something I look forward to. I love that every day is different. I mean, every morning I wake up kind of on my own schedule, which is another thing that is exciting about having your own gig. But every morning when I wake up, I have different job requests. So, one morning it might be an internship. Another morning it might be someone who needs help moving that afternoon. It might be a long-term babysitting job. It might be someone who wants a personal assistant. Like, I never really know what I'm going to get. So that's a really exciting part of what I do. And really, ultimately, making that connection is what I love. So connecting people has always been a passion of mine, and being able to do it for a living, things couldn't be better. So that's the most exciting part about what I do.
What do you see as your long-term goal with the Hire a Stang website and expanding it out of Dallas?
Sure. Well, I think there's a really unique platform that I've got the foundation started on. And originally when I launched the website, like I said, I thought it was going to be kind of different. But I immediately saw that there was a huge need to do the long-term placements on both ends. The clients need help, and the students, the candidates, whether they're still in school or they're young alums, are looking for employment always. That's never going to change. So from an entrepreneurial perspective, when you start something, you have to think about something that has longevity. So my goal ultimately would be to build a platform, whether it's software or, and I don't have the technical expertise or the web experience, but I'd love to build a platform that I can eventually sell to other schools. So, to where what we do would be affiliated with schools. No different than the way universities kind of outsource to places like Aramark for their food services.
Right.
We kind of want to be the go-to for career services. Short term, I'd love to partner with universities. Again, we're not affiliated specifically with one university, but if there's an opportunity to, take what we're doing and the platform that we've already built, something that's easily accessible for both the clients and the candidates, I think that there's a lot of great opportunity there. I own several other websites that I'd love to launch over the next year or so. Probably the next 2 stops would be our next door neighbors in Fort Worth, TCU. So working with their students, again, not formally being affiliated with them, but hopefully launching hireafrog.com in the next few months. And then my second one would be another city that I know really well and that I think it would thrive in, which is Nashville, with hireacommodore.com,
right.
Targeting students from Vanderbilt. So those are really exciting opportunities, and I think that there's interest there. And if we can continue to find different cities that have similar demographics as far as the college students go and the community goes, I think we have a big opportunity for success down the road too. Okay.
And what's your domain name now, where people can find out more about you online?
Yeah, you can check out our website at www.hireastang, that's STANG.com. And you can also check out kind of who we are there, our story. see a little bit about the services that we offer. There's a list of different things that we've done before. Submit a question if you have one, and hopefully down the road you'll be able to click through to some other websites as well. But right now we're hireastang.com.